Good morning, students. Let's begin the chapter 2, fractions. What is fraction? So fraction you will understand better if you will see this figure properly. Okay. Suppose this is a cake. Okay. And we have cut this cake into these parts. How many parts are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Total 8 equal parts are there in this cake. And you want to eat one part of it. So I have taken out this part and eaten. So this part I have eaten means how we can write it in the form of fraction. That in out of equal part, how many part is eaten? The total part we will write down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is it. And this part I have eaten. So one part I have eaten. So 1 will be in numerator and 8 will be in denominator. Okay. Suppose you like the cake and you want to eat another part, another piece also. So you have eaten both this part and this part. So how many part you have eaten? 1, 2. 2 out of how many part? 1, 2, 3. Total part is 8. So 2 by 8th part. Okay. You can cancel it also. 2 1 ja 2, 2 4 ja 8. We will get 1 by 4. But 2 by 8th part actually we have eaten. So fraction is represented actually in this form only. Fraction is represented in this form, m by n. Okay, m is called the numerator and n is called the denominator. Okay, down one is called denominator, upper one is the numerator. So what is a fraction? Fraction is just a part of a whole. Okay, it is just a part of this whole cake as I have explained you. Similarly, you can take any example. Suppose we have equal boxes of equal size 1, 2, 3, 4 and you want to shade one box. So how many boxes is shaded? 1 by 4th. 1 by 4th part. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 total part down and one part up. You must have done these types of shading and all in class 3, 4 also. And suppose 2 part, then 2 by 4. This we have represented in the form of fraction. So a fraction represent a part of a whole and it is represented in this form m by n. And what is this m and n? M and n both are whole numbers. Whole numbers means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 number is starting with 0. So m and n both are whole numbers, but this n, this denominator, n is not equal to 0. This denominator will never be equal to 0. Why the denominator is not equal to 0? Because you can see 5 divided by 0. If I will write like this and I will write 0 divided by 5. So let's see which can divide. First I am going to do this. 5 is the divisor and 0 is inside. 5 zeros are 0. We can cancel it easily. So if the 0 will be in numerator, the answer will be always 0. But if the 0 will be the denominator, let's see what will happen. You are going to divide this 5 by the number 0. 0 1 ja 0, 0 2 ja 0. 0 will never cancel this 5. So its value will be undefined value. There is no value for this, or you can say undefined or infinity. So 0 will never be in denominator because 0 cannot divide any number. But any number can divide 0. We will get the answer 0 only. So 0 will never be in denominator. That is why it is written that the fraction is in this form m by n, but n will never be equal to 0. I hope you have understood. Now we have classification of fraction. What is proper fraction? Understand it. So proper fraction are the fraction in which you will see numerator will always be less than denominator. 1 by 2, 17 by 19, like 5 by 8. You can see all the numerator is less than the denominator. 17 is less than 19, 5 is less than 8. If the numerator is less than denominator, it is called proper fraction. Then what is improper fraction? Improper fraction, just opposite of it, means in this case numerator will be more than the denominator. You can see numerator is more than the denominator. 4 by 3, numerator is more than denominator. Similarly, you can take any example like 50 by 71. Numerator is, in this case, no, it is proper. Improper means numerator is more than the denominator. All the numerator is more than the denominator, you can see. Okay, but proper numerator will be less than the denominator. Now, what is mixed fraction? What is mixed fraction? So, mixed fraction, a fraction which consists of a whole number and a proper fraction. Whole number and proper fraction both. So, whole number, suppose mixed fraction is like this, 2, 1 by 4. This is a whole number, and the 1 by 4 is what type of fraction? Proper fraction. So, 2 whole 1 by 4. 3 whole 7 by 8. This kind of fraction are called mixed fraction, in which you will see a whole number and proper both. That's why it is called mixed fraction. Okay. Now question is, how we can change the mixed fraction into proper fraction? Very easy. You must have done these types of question in class 6 also. How to change mixed fraction into proper fraction? Suppose you want to change this into proper. So 4 2 ja 8 plus 1 9. 9 by 2. 8 3 ja 24. 24 plus 7 31 by 8. Like this, you have to multiply this and add it. So its formula is also given in your book. And how to change improper fraction into mixed? Mixed you have changed into improper. But improper again you want to change into mixed. So its process is also very simple. Suppose 9 by 2 you want to change in this form. Let's divide. 9 will be the dividend and 2 will be the divisor. 2 4s are 8. We have got 1. Now you want to change this into the mixed fraction. This is remainder. Remainder will always go up. In the down, same, this divisor 2 and quotient will be here inside. Okay, 4 whole 1 by 2. This is the way you can change any improper fraction into mixed, or this is the way you can change any mixed fraction into improper fraction. Okay, by multiplying this 2 and adding 1. And 4 2 ja 8 and 1 9. 9 by actually 2 not 4. Here will be 4. Okay, so here will be also 4. So again we will do 4, just 4 2 ja 8. We have got here 1. So its mixed will be 1 by 4, and here quotient will always go in this side. Okay, and divisor will come down. 1 2 whole 1 by 4. This is 2 whole 1 by 4. Okay, by mistake I wrote here 2, but it will be 4. 4 2 ja 8 plus 1 9 by 4 is the improper way. How we can change mixed into improper, and if you want to change improper into mixed, you have to divide and write it in this way. Got it? So you have some questions in your book that you have to do, how to change mixed into improper, improper into mixed. And we have some more things like how we can reduce the fraction into simplest fraction. Let's see. This is the way how you can reduce any fraction into its simplest form. Suppose 20 by 28, it is written a fraction, and you have to change this into the simplest form. This is not in simplest right now. You can cancel it. So you can cancel it by the table of 2. 2 10 ja 20, 2 1 ja 2, 2 4 ja 8. 10 by 14. Is it in simplest form? No, it can be reduced more. So you can again cancel. 2 5 ja 10, 2 7 ja 14. So 5 by 7 is the, now further you cannot cancel it. So this is the reduced form, simplest form. Okay. Similarly, there is another fraction 48 by 36. You can reduce it. 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8, 2 1 ja 2, 2 8 ja 16. Again 24 by 18 you can reduce. 2 1 ja 2, 2 2 ja 4, 2 9 ja 18. So 12 by 9. Can we reduce it further? Yes. 3 4s are 12, 3 3s are 9. 4 by 3 is the reduced form, means simplest form, because further we cannot reduce it more. Okay. So what is like and unlike fraction? Like fraction unlike fraction. You have to understand this also. So like fraction means whose denominators are same are called like fraction. All these are like fraction because you can see denominators are same. But unlike whose denominators will not be same, all the denominators will be different. So that will be unlike fraction. Okay, I'll explain you how to change like fraction into unlike fraction, that also. But you first understand what is like fraction and what is unlike fraction. Now you have some question in your exercise. Express the following as a mixed fraction. Can you express this in mixed fraction? You will just divide. Just 98 by 11, divide it. 11 8 ja 88 you will take, because 11 9 ja it will be more, 99. 11 8 ja 88. So we will get here what? 9 minus 8, 10. 10 is the smallest. So this will go up. 10 up. And 11 here, and the quotient, as I have told you, quotient always go in the side. 11 8 ja 88, 88 plus 10, 98. Okay, 98 by 11. In this manner you can change into mixed fraction all these questions. You can do it. Okay, express the following as improper fraction. You have to change this into improper. How? As I have told you, multiply this to 3 into 7 and plus this 5 by 7. 7 3 ja 21. 21 plus 5 by 7. So 21 plus 5, 26 by 7. 3 7 ja 21. 21 plus 5, 26 by 7. In this manner you can do this and this also. This is your homework. Okay. Doubt question you can ask me in the group. Question number 3. Convert the following fraction into like fraction. Yes. How you can convert into like fraction any number? This is very important. So let's see. Suppose the number is written like 7 by 12 and 5 by 20. You can see both the denominators are different. So it is unlike fraction. You have to convert into like fraction. So we will take the LCM of the denominator. 12 and 20. Let's take 2 6 are 12, 2 10 are 20, 2 3 are 6, 2 5 are 10. And you know what is LCM? We take the LCM like this. Now 5 3 ja 15, 15 2 ja 30, 30 2 ja 60. 60 is the LCM. Okay. Now 60 is the LCM. Whatever we have here, the fraction, we have to make its denominator 60. So what number we should multiply here so that we will get denominator 60? 12 5 ja 60. So up and down both we will multiply by 5. 7 5s are 35 by 12 5s are 60. Its denominator also we have to make 60 only, because LCM is 60. So 20 into what? We will get 60. 23 are 60. So up and down both we will multiply with same number. Now both the denominators are same. This is 15 by 60. This is 35 by 60. Which is greater now? Tell me. If the denominators are same, if the numerator is greater, that number will be the greater. So this will be greater. Okay. Any number, if you have to compare like 5 by 7 and 8 by 7, if the denominators are same, then the bigger number will be the greater fraction only. Okay. So we have first made its denominator same. After that we will compare it, that which one is greater. Similarly, the question number 3, you have to make the denominator same and then make it only like fraction. After that you can compare it also. In this question number 4, which one is greater asked. So if the denominator is already same, no need to make the denominator same. You tell me 10 by 13 is greater or 9 by 13. 10 by 13 is greater, so it will be greater. Similarly, if the denominator is not same, you have to make the denominator same. Okay, by taking LCM, as I have explained you this method. Remember, okay. This one is arrange the following in ascending order. Can you arrange it in ascending order? First make all the denominators same and try to arrange. Okay, ascending and descending order. Up to question number 6 is your homework. If you have doubt, you can ask me in the WhatsApp group. Okay, 7th class WhatsApp group is there. All the 3 sections you can ask me. Till then, complete it. Next day we will discuss more.